Hi. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Stephany, and I am part of House Church led by Phil and Cecilia. As most of you guys know, we had our annual ANF retreat last week, and I just wanted to share with you guys my experiences and how God spoke to me through this retreat. Going into the retreat, I was extremely stressed because I had an exam the following week, so I had planned to get most of my studying done before the retreat. However, things came up and I wasn't able to study at all, so by the time Friday rolled around, I was ready to just get the retreat over with so that I could get back to my studying. But I'm so thankful for this retreat because it truly was a blessing to hear from Roger and Sinji. I was extremely encouraged by both of them through their testimonies and messages, and also just through their faithfulness and obedience in coming all the way to Denton despite their circumstances. Through them, I was able to gain a new perspective in a lot of aspects of my life. Since pharmacy school started, I have been struggling a lot with managing my time and energy, and I was starting to feel bad for myself because I was always so tired and I felt like my life was so hard. It was hard for me to find joy in anything that I did, but I was extremely humbled by Roger and Sinji. I can't even begin to imagine how difficult it is raising not just one, but two special needs children. And I was truly inspired by how much love, joy, and energy Roger and Sinji showed despite their struggles. My struggles seem like nothing compared to what they must be going through, and if through all of that they can still wholeheartedly rejoice in God's goodness, there was no reason why I should be complaining. Something that stood out to me from Roger's message was when he said, "You make time for what you want, and when you know your why, your what becomes more impactful." I think it's easy for us to get carried away with what we do without thinking about why we're doing it, and I definitely am a victim to this as well. So it really made me take a step back and re-examine my life, to reevaluate why I do the things that I do, and through that, I hope to be able to find more joy in the things that I do, to be able to find more joy even through my struggles. Another thing I've been struggling with was balancing my time, so Roger's message was really convicting. I had complained to my house church recently about not having enough time to study and serve and sleep, and lately I have been putting off EMP for more time to sleep and study. Most people tell me that it's okay because I need to get my rest, but I think it was more of a heart issue. I wanted success and good grades more than I wanted to spend time with God. I think Roger's message was a good awakening for me to see where my priorities really were and what my intentions were in the things that I did. Also, being a small group leader was truly a humbling experience. I was worried going into the retreat because I had never been a small group leader before, and I didn't know if I would be able to do well, and I had no idea what to expect. But I'm super thankful for the opportunity to have been able to serve as a small group leader. My group members are pretty quiet people that I didn't know very well, so I'm grateful that I got to know all of them better through this retreat. I also liked having the wide range of ages in the group because it helped me to see that no matter how old or young we all struggle with the similar things. Being a small group leader gave me a small glimpse of what house church shepherds go through week after week, making sure people are accounted for and really tuning into other people's lives. I'm truly thankful for this retreat and for all the people who came together to make it happen. It was extremely encouraging seeing everyone serve one another and love one another as one congregation, as one family, and as one body of Christ. As I mentioned earlier that I have been struggling with managing my time and energy, this resulted in me just kind of living life going with the flow, not really experiencing God in my everyday life. So my expectations for the retreat was to reconnect with God, and through Roger and Sinji's message, and through just seeing everyone come together and serve with the same purpose, the same heart, I was able to see the why behind the what that we do, and was motivated to really put God first and remember to keep the gospel message fresh in my heart.
I asked volunteers to share retreat testimony. I decided in my mind, if there is no one who responds, there is no volunteer, then maybe no testimony this Sunday worship. She is the only one who responded to my text message. She volunteered, so I really appreciate what she has